please like and subscribe.
All right, welcome back to another Crypto Bros
Girl.
podcast. A Buck Wild 62.
Wow.
Wait,
I was
no,
wondering-
this is 63. Last week was 62, I feel like.
Was it?
You feel like or you know it?
I feel like.
And I don't have enough service to even look,
62.
so we guessed.
It's 62.
Once you
I-
get past like
It's 62.
You have
60
it written down in
this
your
week or
notes.
last week,
Yeah.
This week.
Isn't it
It's
62?
It is.
Yeah.
It is. But
Why-
feels
Like
like
the
63.
61.
we'll just skip it.
So this week 62.
We're on 174.
174.
Episode
Feels like
500.
200.
Yeah, we don't know about you guys, but this week has been insane for us. Not much time spent on Twitter. Lots of time spent in work, gyms,
Not
banks,
much- yeah. Gyms.
DMVs.
Like we go there normally.
Well, for coaching.
Oh, those kind of gyms. All right.
Sports.
Where were you
Oh,
at?
has it
I
started
don't
back?
know. I just think I get harassed a lot.
Summer camp.
Well, we had youth summer camp this week, and it's fun, but it wears me out. Chasing these.
Yeah.
That's why I don't coach people that are about this tall. It's too much work. They have to chase them around. They can't do stuff. They kick the ball off each other. You guys know what the pistol Pete Maravich drill is? Where you like catch
Yeah.
it behind your back.
Oh yeah, I've seen
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
I didn't know that's what it's called.
I joked with the other coach that was doing it and said, "Oh, have them do the Pistol Pete drill." They're like fifth graders. There's not
Aw.
one dude that didn't go up an octave because
I did what?
that like hit himself in the boys with the basketball because you
'Cause you're
bounce it between
bouncing.
your legs as hard as you can and catch it
Aw.
behind your back, and then you bounce it back. Yeah, everybody was on the ground wailing. I mean, it was
I
funny.
mean, it's a good learning experience.
But it was a joke. I was like, yeah, let's do this. And then he said it, and then they all racked themselves. And I don't know. That's funny. Wait,
yeah, it was young.
heck of a way to start a podcast.
Yeah, well,
Wow.
How was your guys' week? I'm going to start asking you that every week, so you better have answers.
Good.
how about that?
It was good. It's always good.
I've had better.
Yeah, I probably shouldn't ask this week because this week was weird.
It was an odd.
Holly, did you have a good week?
I mean, my week has been super busy. And then yesterday I found out my grandma passed away yesterday. So that's, yeah. My week isn't great. I don't know what else to say. Like, it's, it's not great.
Back to reality.
It made my problems not seem so big.
Your DMV. I
No,
don't
we're
even
not gonna
mention
talk
the
about
DMV. I mean,
No,
That's-
sorry.
unless it's Butler.
No.
What?
Oh, there is
No.
a nice one out there.
What?
The Butler DMV. I
Maybe.
enjoy that. I feel peaceful in there.
Yeah, but you also like space food, Russian space food. That was disgusting.
It was
Yeah. Like, I just really question you.
Yeah.
You've
good.
been questioned.
Your sanity is in question
Yeah.
right now. You're on
It really
review.
is. Like, I don't know if I'll ever try anything Greg recommends. Like, if he's like, just go with it. No, it's not. Toss it. No,
Yeah.
not
I don't
He's a
care if it's
liar.
food, if it's a movie, song.
Yeah.
If Greg recommends
Wow.
it, not trying it.
It's
Wow.
gone. It's a goner.
Yeah.
Sorry, Greg.
Are you though? Like for real? Are you
Yeah.
sorry?
No.
No.
Oh, no.
No.
No, I thought you meant like, are you
Family.
serious? I'm serious.
Yeah.
I'm not sorry.
Wow. All right. Thanks for explaining it.
I'll take that
No problem.
information and go home and cry in a corner.
Yeah, I got a fetal position spot at home, so
Carpet's all
it's
worn out
designated.
right there.
Yeah, it is.
All right, so a couple things crypto, and then we're going to get into the good, the bad, the ugly, because, like I said earlier, haven't spent much time on Twitter this week at all. So for anyone out there that missed us, sorry. But hope everyone's doing great. But I don't know if you are or not because I haven't really been around. So-
Sorry, not sorry.
But SafeMoon's website's out.
Well, hold on one second. Shit.
Gosh, we're,
thought
yeah,
we-
it's.
Wow.
Wow.
So the website is up. Wave
Yes.
1 and 2, apparently. What do you guys think about it? Have you seen it?
No.
I browsed it when you browsed it.
You have? What'd you think?
It's very nice. Like I guess it's kind of more of understanding of what the vision is. Like it really at like I can't even think. I can't even talk today. I'm sorry. It's like a connector. Like it now, no longer we don't have a roadmap. We now have a focus map. So that's kind of cool. Like, and I was trying to read over that and I didn't get to read a whole lot. There I did post a quote that they said that I just loved. Like it was just kind of like about everybody together. Like we're going to innovate together. So yeah, but I haven't really had a huge chance to really sit down and pay attention to what it is, but it's nice. To me, honestly, it's a website. It doesn't make me super bullish. Like it's, I don't want to downplay it because a lot of work goes into that stuff, but it's a website, right? Like it's not, I don't know. I don't know how to explain
No.
it.
We don't hype, like, hyping websites is kind of a thing of the past, basically.
Like 15
Yeah.
years ago.
Yeah, like it's
20
not
years
the
ago,
cool factor's
in
not
the
there.
.com age.
Yes,
Yeah.
right. But my word for
Yeah.
that website is elegant. It's elegant.
Is it gonna make you buy more Safemoon?
Like,
You know what? If I hadn't already bought some, yeah, that'd make me want to.
Okay.
Because
Fair
it looks legit.
I'm indifferent on it, to be honest with you. I mean, it looks cool. I'm not super excited running around with pom poms because of it. I'm not. I mean,
Yeah, he
I'm not
runs
gonna-
around with
Great one.
he runs around with pom poms, but not for Safemoon.
right for
So-
unicorns, right?
Yes.
oh my God.
But
Yeah. I don't, yeah, again, I don't want to downplay it because
Right.
it is like, it's a great step in the right direction. But it's been 2 years. Like I'm with you, Josh. I'm like completely like in the middle. It's great, but it's doesn't like make me super
Stoked.
bullish. I
Bullish,
guess
yeah.
excited for things to come that they're going to come out with. I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah,
'cause
it's
a
Yeah.
website.
a good thing.
on my list of
Yeah.
everything they've got coming, to me, just because of where I'm at in my journey, the website I would have ranked that at the bottom. Like
Yeah.
it is what it
Yeah.
is. It's cool. Doesn't make me super bullish. I'm just not a guy that is into hype just for hype's sake. And
Me
I don't
neither.
feel like the website is at that level at all. I don't think that, but there are some people losing their mind because the website's done. And I'm like, okay, but that doesn't really change
Yeah.
anything, what's going on.
Right.
We don't have, billions of dollars pouring in now because that one investor was waiting for the website to be done.
Right. Right.
So I'm happy it's done, and I'm glad it's done, and I'm hoping that there'll be
That's
more
not-
tabs added to it.
Yeah, yeah.
you know.
Because this is the first wave, or I could have sworn I saw John say there was a second wave. I don't really know. Like, it's not completely done. I'm assuming
Yeah.
there's more to come. Yeah,
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, but just throw that out there.
Check it out.
I think you speak for all of us. We're still, excited for what's to come, but in crypto in general, the last year has kicked everybody in the butt. I don't care who you are. We've been able to sell that a little bit of some highs so that we can buy back at some lows to build bags during this time. But shit, all you gotta do is look at the volume, look at the buys and the sells.
Yeah.
There's nothing really to report that gets you super excited.
Right.
So
And the memes tried it, but it didn't. It was there.
No,
and then
you
it went, nope.
Yep. I feel like meme season went by really quick compared to 2 years ago.
agreed.
Yeah.
Like I felt like that was a lot. It felt like a longer, I guess, like a couple months longer rather than this one was like a month done.
Yeah.
I don't even know if it even lasted a month. Well, it kind of felt like it. So, but
I don't
it
think
wasn't
peop-
long.
Yeah, I
No.
don't think people had the same kind of money that they had to throw into it 2 years ago either, because
Agreed.
you couldn't lose 2 years ago. I don't
Right.
care what you bought in, it went up.
Right.
Right.
So you cash out a little bit, throw it in a meme coin.
Yeah. Yeah. 2 years ago, there was this coin or token called Little Baby Rabbit. And like my little brother was like, well, throw some money. So I like put like $100 in it. I was like, whatever. And this thing, I got in the quadrillions of tokens. I had so many, it was like unbelievable. And that thing took off, and there was nothing backing it. I mean, it was just I guess,
Yeah.
but yeah.
How much
Yeah,
money
the
did you
weird-
cash out?
Oh, I like almost $2,000.
I'd take that.
Little baby
Yeah.
rabbit.
20x my money. That'd be
Why
good.
have quadrillions when you could have 2,000?
Ooh.
Well, yeah, and I mean, it's still it continued to go up, but I was like, I don't know anything about this. I have at $2,000. I'm gonna sell it.
Yeah.
You were like, oh, little
So
rabbit.
I did.
Yeah. Little baby rabbit.
Little
Yeah.
baby rabbit.
Thanks
Like,
for the $2,000.
yeah. Like Peter Rabbit.
Well, on that same sort of note, the other thing I was going to talk about is something that just continually amazes me that I just can't get over, and it's Ben.eth. And now he's going to be in a boxing match with Paulie, and Paulie seems like he's a pretty big dude. Nobody knows what Ben.eth looks like. He doesn't want to dox himself, but he's willing to do it with a couple witnesses and all this stuff.
They're gonna be searched too. The witnesses are gonna be searched.
Ooh.
That was part of his
Serious.
rules.
All I gotta say is,
Strip search?
your 15 minutes of fame, I am ready for it to be over. I'm over
Oh my
this.
gosh.
It is
Yeah.
so ridiculous.
Yeah.
Orange squares, and now everybody else is the bad guy, and he's not. Whatever. I don't really care what side you're on, but go away. This sort of stuff is no good for this
shoot,
space.
shoot.
If you
Yeah.
ask me.
It's terrible.
Yeah.
It's
Right.
terrible.
You're
It is
absolutely right.
just. It is not helpful. The only person making any money on this is him. Yeah, I don't care
Yes.
what he says.
Yeah.
There may be some people that are close to him that are able to make a few dollars here and there, but
the witnesses.
it's just not what this DeFi space was supposed to be about, in my
No.
opinion. It was supposed to be about freedom and about not needing the fiat system, and it's turned into, with not all projects obviously, but projects like this, as a free-for-all. Like, who can make $100,000 off other people's tears, or off hype, or I've seen so much hype of tokens that just keep doing this. And
Yeah.
after a while, people are like, whatever.
Yeah.
I totally start to understand why people that had Bitcoin walked away from it when it was like $2, and then are looking for these hard drives
Yeah.
because they were like, whatever, this thing is doing, it's going to be $2 forever. I don't really care. It's too hard to sell. I'm not going to mess with it. And now they're like, where's my 20 Bitcoin at?
Right.
I never understood that before, ever. But I'm starting to understand that as more and more just hype coins come out. That, yeah, after a while, it can wear on you. And guys like that, I got no room for them. That's just me.
You know what's really funny? Like, this isn't the first boxing match that people have been challenging. Like, this has been going on for a while. I mean, since I've been part of this space. And I feel like the boxing match comes out when they've lost hype and they really don't have anything else going on. So let's cause unnecessary beef and let's be immature and say we're going to settle it through a stupid boxing match. Like, this happens over and over and over again. I feel like he sees his 15 minutes of fame like fading away. So
Agreed.
let's come back in.
It's the last
And
scraps.
I'm going to challenge another influencer who doesn't agree with what I'm doing. Yet this Polly guy, you guys, literally did the same thing with you send money to his wallet, and it literally was called you get nothing.eth. And so I don't know
Stuff
if
like
they
that is.
launched it. I think he launched a token or something. I don't really know, but that's what it was. And people sent this Poly guy a whole lot of money like we did with Ben. So it's like, okay, so now these two that are, kind of competing with their shit, they're going to go and have a boxing match to stay relevant because people are tired of them.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's weird.
Like,
Yeah.
it's happened time and time again. I've seen it with all these big influencers. Hell, like Safemoon influencers at one point said they were going to do a boxing match. Like, it's I don't know. It's like, so to me, it's like, okay, tough guy. Like, you're so ridiculous.
Yeah.
Here's what we got to
Time
do.
after
Maybe we could, maybe if people really want to have a boxing match, like they are serious about it,
Yeah.
You up for this, Caleb? There ain't anybody on Twitter that I have seen that I will be worried that Caleb couldn't take them out in a boxing ring.
Hey,
Yeah.
reach out to Ben.Eth.
I know you're not young, but it takes one hit. It's boxing.
Just how big of a
No.
boy are you? That's what
Yeah.
It's not worth it.
It may not be, but man, I'd love to see it. I got like 5
Or-
names in my head right now. I'd just love to see you punch in the face.
Just so like, oh my gosh, there's people that, yeah, I would want to
I bet
too.
if we made a list, Holly, I bet that we'd have at least 3 of the.
Oh, I
if
know
were
we
down
would.
5 names,
Just
we'd have
say it
at
right
least
now.
3.
Okay.
Yeah.
You calling them out?
Call them out.
All right.
No, I'm not calling them out. I'm not gonna. I'm not gonna start violence.
Greg will say
Let's
it.
just throw our ETH wallet address up there and say just give. Just give.eth.
Kindness.eth.
Kindness.eth. Be kind.
It's not easy. Yeah, that
kind,
go over
yeah.
so well.
Yeah. So our year-long plan to get Holly on the podcast was all about rug pulling a token.
Yeah.
Hey, it works.
That's
You
it.
know-
You guys.
And you love sending.
You know, you guys, I've seen like people that we know just come out with tokens, like
Mhm.
that we are within the Safemoon community or ecosystem, whatever you want to call it. But yeah, like Moon Knight King or Moon King Knight King Moon Knight. I don't know. It's another, knight, but not
Yeah.
Batman. Like it's that other knight. He came out with his own token, and when I looked at it, I think it was yesterday midday, it was actually it was performing pretty well, like, and he's giving, doing giveaways and stuff, but I don't know if there's anything behind that.
Don't
And then
give Greg any. Look at this look. Don't give him any ideas.
no,
Yeah.
and what's surprising to me
We
is
can do it.
usually when people come out with their own project, they get attacked and like people get crazy over that. And I haven't seen much hate towards, this Olaf. There's a Olaf token from one of the girls that are, they're kind of part of Grove, or they, support, they're real big supporters of Grove. There's that one. And then the Moon King Knight, whatever, Moon Knight, something token. And I haven't seen much hate around it. Whereas like before, if anybody tried to launch their own token, it was, and you're not part of the ecosystem, holy crap. Like they call it a scam, all this stuff. So I'm kind of like, we've evolved to let people do what they want. And so that's great without having to bash. So I'm kind of proud of
That's
that.
good.
Like, do your thing. If you want to do a token and make your money, shit.
Yeah,
if
Greg.
people are willing to give it to you, do it.
Hey, I'm gonna do it. Thank you, Holly.
Oh,
Thanks,
Greg,
Holly.
except for you. Except for you.
Except for you.
Then I'm lone wolfing it.
All right.
I might call it that.
Good luck.
Yeah, no,
Wolfing it.
I don't
Lone
want
wolf.
like the
Call
drama
it
around
Cryptic
it.
Corner.
Cryptic corner token.
And
Yes.
and people think it's going to be crypto control.
Ooh.
Don't do it.
All right, let's move on to the good, the bad, the ugly.
All right, for real this time.
All right, so
What?
Nothing.
What is-
nothing,
Nothing,
at all.
good, bad,
Nothing.
ugly, you
Yeah,
know.
good, bad, ugly. Just next segment. That's it. So this week, good, bad, ugly. We're going sports. We're not even talking about crypto. We had a little bit before this about crypto. This week, sports.
I can already feel the hate from people. You didn't even talk about crypto this week. It's in your name.
Just comment on the podcast that gets some engagement going.
Wow.
The good. Anybody? It's all sports.
Okay.
The good. Anybody got a guess?
I do.
Oh yeah, Caleb
I
does.
know.
WWE.
No.
I know that's
Denver
not.
Nuggets winning the NBA championship.
Yay.
Congratulations,
Nuggets.
Denver.
That's a little nugget for you.
47 years.
47 years.
Wow.
With a team that nobody ever thought, I think, was going to win the title. And
No.
they did it the right way. And if you're a basketball fan like I am, even though I'm not a big NBA fan, that is a style of NBA basketball I can get behind.
Yeah.
It's team ball,
Yeah.
passing the ball, having fun, running the floor, playing defense, instead of one-on-one with 4 people standing around doing nothing. And so
Yes.
I was glad that they won. And nothing against the Heat. Honestly, as long as LeBron didn't win, I was pretty much good.
Yeah.
I didn't want to see him win. 'Cause he,
They swept.
He's the best ever, isn't he?
yeah, you know, I think the guy does a lot of good charitable stuff outside of the NBA, but I cannot stand his demeanor. I cannot stand his ego. I'm done with him. But the Nuggets was pretty awesome. And then the Joker, I can't ever say his name right. Jokic, whatever his name is. After it was over, he's sitting there and he's just drinking like a Michelob Ultra, all stoic. And they're like, what are you thinking about this and that? And he goes, well, somebody just told me there was going to be a parade, and I just want to go home. Because he's from Europe, and he's been in the United States since probably October.
Yeah.
So he just wants to go home. And then they said, well, you have to go to the parade. And he goes, well, when is it? And they said, well, in like 2 days. Okay. Not excited. Then at the actual parade, he said, I want to parade forever. So I don't know what he thought of the parade was, but he seems like a pretty down-to-earth guy.
I want to parade forever.
I don't know how many triple-doubles he had in the playoffs and in the finals, but I thought it was a nice little change of pace for sports in general, but the NBA's narrative of, not controlled narrative, but just narrative of some sort of superstar's got to be in there, and it's got to be East Coast versus West Coast, and so it was good. So I'm going to give that.
I think they said it's the first time ever that one player led the playoffs in points, rebounds, and assists for like the whole.
Oh, I bet so.
Yeah.
I bet that's probably right. But he was unbelievable, and his supporting cast did well, and it was fun to watch.
Good ball.
Yeah, you know nothing about that, do you?
Oh, wow.
No, just throw him under the
Well,
bus.
you said it was good ball, but I could tell by the tone that you weren't sure if that was even the right word.
Wow. Ollie, defend me.
No.
I got nothing.
Yeah.
I feel love.
Wow. Gosh.
The bad.
Low blow.
Bad.
The bad. So, I don't know if you guys know what
bad.
the Live Golf Association is.
I
Familiar?
didn't until
Oh,
today.
yes. Yeah.
Okay, and
I
then
just
the
found out
PGA.
yesterday.
So
Yeah.
around a year ago, this Live Golf Association, which started, I believe, in Saudi Arabia, started to try to buy a bunch of the PGA players, and they offered Tiger like $800 million to come play in this league, just to play.
Wow.
Didn't have to win anything, just to play. And I think they signed Mickelson to a $200 million deal, and they signed big time contracts to these guys. And it was the PGA president at the time was like, no, don't go over there. It's blood money, this and that. You don't want to be a part of this.
Remember 9/11?
Yeah, remember 9/11? He actually said that, and all these different things. And so it kind of split the golf world apart because this money over here talked, and then you got tradition over here. Well, guess what? They're now one again. They've merged back, and I don't know what it's going to be called, but their first tournament's this weekend,
So it's all blood money.
I guess.
Well, the PGA commissioner got $30 million, so he's good.
Yeah,
There's a
he
lot
got
of
$30
blood.
million out of the
There's a
deal.
lot of blood on that
So
one.
you got these players coming back that just got gigantic contracts. Then you got the other ones that were like, no, we did the right thing, who didn't get them huge money. I heard somebody say they want the over-under on how many fistfights were going to happen at the tournament this weekend. So it's just kind of weird, the politics that played into all that stuff. And then the fact that in the end, they ended up being one organization anyways. And so
Right.
sports-wise, it gets the bad.
So, yeah, yesterday it was on the news, and I'm so glad you brought this up because I was like, what is it? Why are they even mad? Like, I don't really understand what the problem is. And so, but because one of the golfers, I'm not sure who he was, but he was interviewing and just kind of like pissed off about it. And I was like, that's a big deal. I don't get it. So thank you for this because now I get it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you're welcome.
The story's complete.
Yeah, I feel that seriously. I was like, I need to do some research to figure out what the heck is happening. Because I have friends that like, one of my friends is actually, he used to be a golf pro. And so I like started really getting into golf and yeah.
Can you
So
play
that's-
golf?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I got big into golf.
He's
once.
really, really good. He still plays.
No,
Not-
Can you play golf?
Oh, can I? No.
Yeah.
For some
Oh,
reason, like the funny thing is I'm really good at Top Golf, and I guess it's because it's not technique wise. But when I try to actually play golf, I have a hard time with the grip. Like I feel I don't know, it's just weird. So And I think a lot has to do with me being ambidextrous. And so things just are different. Like I'm opposite on everything. So
You got to put
Yeah.
a tether strap on it, on that Wii remote.
no, I love to drive little golf carts. Though. Like that's my jam. Like that's the only reason I would ever go golfing. Like my grandpa, when I was little, I used to go all the time with him, but it was because I got to drive.
Yeah.
I love to drive the golf carts. So, and I
Oh,
still,
yeah.
even now that I can drive, I still love it.
Golf carts are fun.
So,
Yeah.
quick story on a golf cart. Have you ever taken one back to smoking that was basically destroyed?
No, I don't
17
think
years
so.
old. Went to a place called Lynn Valley Lakes, which isn't far from where I live. I probably should have left that not named because maybe they'll want me to buy this golf cart. But my buddy and I were playing golf, and then, I don't know if it started raining, but we weren't doing very good. We came across a snake, all this stuff. Well, one of the roads goes down into a creek, and it's a nice little, I don't know if it was a wood bridge or just a concrete platform. But what's the fun in that, right?
Right.
So we drove through the creek, and we had to end our round abruptly because the cart was not doing well, and it was smoking and steaming, and so we parked it, threw our bags in the truck, took off. At the turn, I think we paid for 18, and that was right at the turn, and so we played 9 and went home.
Hey, at 17, you see a creek, you're like, yeah, we can do it.
That was fun too.
All right, we're on the same page
But
here.
that's
Let's do it.
before I realized how much those things cost.
Yeah. They're
Oh,
I don't
yeah,
wanna
at
have to buy that.
17, you don't really think about that.
The Ugly
And when's not
Uh-oh.
yours?
has a little local flair this week.
Can you guess, Greg?
Uh-oh.
Local sport?
Local? Oh, yeah. Do you want me to say
Mm-hmm.
it? The Royals.
Yeah, the Kansas City Royals are
Son.
horrible.
They're bad?
18 wins. They got the worst record of Major League Baseball. They have the least runs scored and the third most runs allowed.
Like 18 and
Only the
52 or
Rockies and the
something?
A's have given up more runs.
They suck.
I give the Rockies a little bit because they play in Colorado, but they're horrible. Their one good prospect is not hitting well. I don't know the names of like 50% of the people on the team. Actually, more than that. I probably don't know the names of 80% of the people on the team.
Wouldn't have a clue.
Yeah.
Their other decently good prospect just blew his labor amount and is out for the year. They keep just cutting guys and throwing them in the wayside. Like, they still have to pay them, but they suck so bad that they just rather pay them their money and tell them to go home. It's horrible.
It's bad.
And in the meantime, guess what they want? Guess what they're asking for here in Kansas City, Holly? Like,
What?
what every Major League Baseball team, what do they always want from the city?
What's
More
Vegas
money?
getting
Yeah, what's Vegas getting?
from Oakland? They're going to
From
build.
from they're a stadium
Yeah.
They want a
They'll
new
bring-
stadium.
They suck.
and they
If you-
suck.
Yeah, and if you've ever
Let's
been to
build
Coffin
something
Stadium,
bigger that nobody's gonna want to go to.
yeah, and if you've ever been to Coffin Stadium, it's a nice place.
It's a nice
It's
stadium.
dated.
Yeah.
I mean, the building is dated, but you can't tell it by walking
It's
through it.
nostalgic, too.
Well, it's got all the upgrades because what was it? However many years ago, we just passed like $100 million renovation bill on it, and now we got to build a new one. Well, your team is horrible. People aren't watching. I don't
And
get
where
it.
they want to put it.
They won't put it downtown.
Yeah, screw that.
That was
Yeah,
Screw
downtown
that.
Kansas City is not designed very well.
No, I won't go.
Did you say the Oakland A's are going to Vegas
Mhm.
too?
Well,
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
That's
They're going to
the-
put
Oh
the
wow!
stadium on the strip somewhere.
Yeah, where can't
So
remember
they're
the
going
name
to
of
be
the casino they're
Vegas
tearing down.
A's?
I think they're going to change the mascot. I don't remember for sure.
They should be the Aces if it's in
That's
Vegas.
basketball team.
Oh, that would be cool.
Oh, they have a basketball team.
WNBA are the Aces.
Oh,
They can be bought.
yeah.
Yeah.
I like that's
Or the
that's where
Kings.
we do it.
There's not a baseball.
It's like our government.
There's basketball and hockey.
They need a good Vegas name though.
They do.
The- Let's come up with a name for them.
Go-
Yeah, oh yeah, let's
They'll
come up with
probably
a
have
name.
a contest.
Let's help them out.
They'll probably have a
They
contest.
The
need our
Vegas
help.
A's.
Yeah.
The A's to the B's.
Yes, the A's to the B's to the mother F and C's.
Oh hell. I said B's. That's a
Yeah, he said V, or she said V, like
Oh.
in Vegas. V.
Okay,
Yeah.
the B's.
Yeah, that's it. Good, bad, the ugly.
They
We're
can
this.
keep it the A's and just be short for aces.
Yeah.
Could be.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah.
That works.
The lucky sevens.
Yeah, no. Let's move on to Holativity.
Holativity.
You should have had it ready, Greg.
You suck, Greg.
Next time. Next time.
What do you got for us, Holly?
All right. So today's is one of, like, I just absolutely love this person. He is amazing. So the other day he posted, "Focus on you and everything comes together. Don't worry about others' opinions and feelings. Have others feel heard, understood, appreciated, and valued, and then focus on you becoming that better person. The person you really want to be, a person of integrity and compassion."
Nice.
I have no idea. No idea whatsoever. I was not on Twitter this week.
Wow. Gosh.
Slacking.
Oh,
So I'll make a guess because you said that you really like this person,
I do.
It's not Greg.
Usually,
and it's a guy.
It is.
That still doesn't narrow it down.
No.
No, because
Time's up.
like
It's a
80%
guy.
Yeah.
of the people.
You're just gonna have to
Yeah,
tell me who it is.
It's Berserker.
Okay.
go berserk.
Yeah, Safemoon Berserker. Berserk. Yeah, he is a person who, when there's, negativity going on or any of that, he tries really hard to lighten the mood and to like just kind of, put a positive spin on everything. And, he's part of he is like a big part of Area 32, and I know, there's me in Area 32. Some people, I can't even say the whole group, because there's a lot of people in that group that I do like, but I don't get along with some. But Berserker's never treated me like I was an outcast, because I wasn't part of that group, and he's just always been in everybody's corner. He's funny as shit too, you guys. Like, he's so funny. And I could talk to him all day. Like, I just reached out to him yesterday and said, "Hey, can I use this tweet and highlight you on Holativity?" And was like, "Of course." And then we just started into a conversation. And it's just, I could just talk to that guy forever, because he's just a good person. And you can just feel it even through just communicating over, DMs. You just know that he always has like the best interest, for everybody. So I just really appreciate him. And I feel like his tweet kind of is true. We always should always practice compassion and have integrity. And along with that, like, you got to think about yourself as well within there. So it was just one that I felt like needed to be highlighted.
Yeah, he's got awesome name, and the integrity part is what gets left out of a lot of things in this space.
Yes.
So
yes.
that's probably the word I should have been searching for when I was talking about earlier about Ben.eth.
Yeah.
Integrity. So,
Integrity.
The capital I.
Good job, Berserker. Appreciate you.
Go berserk.
BZRK.
I like that name. Yeah.
It's time for Caleb's Choice.
His choice.
His rules.
What's the first movie you ever remember going to go watch, like in the theater? What's the first movie that pops in your head?
Oh, I know mine.
Do you?
Go ahead, Ollie.
Mine is E.T. I think it was E.T. Mhm.
E.T.
Yeah.
What's the first one?
So that's the first one that I remember, like, going to. Yeah.
What's the first one you remember?
Cinderella.
Oh.
Because
no,
we came
I don't
home, we
think my
named,
parents
we named our
told
dog
me that.
Cinderella after that.
I don't know which one. Go ahead.
She said E.T. That might be the first one I remember seeing, honestly. But when did that come out?
Well, no, that couldn't have been. But I remember
Yeah.
going to the theater for that. It was
Gremlins,
June
I remember
11th,
going to Gremlins.
1982. I
82?
wasn't alive.
Oh,
But
gosh.
I know for sure. Yeah. Like, for sure, without a doubt in my mind, I went to the theater to see E.T.
Like a reunion,
when I was
like
real little. But I wasn't born when it came out. So I don't know.
It came out
But
in
I know-
82?
In 82,
Yeah,
June
I
11th.
wasn't alive
Yeah.
either.
So our internet's horrible, Holly. Look up when Flash Gordon came out.
Flash Gordon.
Because I know it's the first drive-through movie I ever went to.
Oh, I didn't think about drive-through.
But I don't know what year that came out.
Late 70s, I think.
I swear, like, my internet was working just fine, and now it Flash Gordon. It doesn't.
My phone doesn't work on this.
December 5th, 1980.
80?
So, and Cinderella came
wow.
out
Earlier than that, but
earlier than 80s, so it would have been Cinderella that I watched. Okay, I figured ours was probably the same, but
yeah.
so it's Cinderella.
Cinderella.
Okay.
All right, if you watched the Transformers movie, right?
Yes.
The new one twice.
Yes,
Already?
twice. Yeah.
Twice?
Mm-hmm.
I haven't
The
even
day it
seen
came out, the next day.
All right, so if we're Transformers, do you buy life insurance or auto insurance?
Wow.
If you're a Transformer, what are you gonna buy, Greg?
Full coverage. Full coverage, definitely. Auto insurance.
Just auto.
Yeah.
Me too.
Yeah.
Because life insurance, I'm going to be dead.
Right.
So, but if
life insurance is for somebody else.
yeah,
Yes.
and I'm a
Yeah.
Transformer, they don't care about money.
Yeah.
If, like,
Yeah.
laser cannons for arms and stuff. Like, I don't think they care about money.
Yeah.
All
I
right.
think you're right. Auto insurance for me too.
Yep, I
Full
agree.
coverage.
Yeah, because they got a spark. It's their spark. That's their life.
Yeah.
This
Source.
weekend's Father's Day. What are you guys putting on the
It
grill?
is?
Yeah.
Did you really not
Yeah.
know?
What's your favorite thing to put
No.
on the grill? That's my question. Shut your mouth, Greg.
I don't get to answer.
No, you can answer.
Can
I allow it.
Oh, it's so back on.
So,
I'm
but you
sorry.
started
Sorry.
you
It's
started
really
the
like
question
spam.
with what are you putting on the grill?
Yeah. Well, or what's your favorite thing to put on the grill?
Do you
Like
have
if-
to cook on Mother's Day, Holly?
No.
Okay.
But do you not enjoy cooking on the grill?
I wouldn't mind one day where I did not have to do that.
Okay.
Yeah. Sorry. A little bit
That's
off
why I
topic.
changed.
Okay.
What's your favorite thing to cook on the grill?
Brisket. No, ribs. My favorite thing to cook is ribs. I do like brisket, but it takes a really long time.
That's why I like tri-tip because it's smaller.
Yeah.
But that's
But
my favorite
I love
thing.
the
is tri-tip.
leftovers of brisket.
My favorite thing to put on the grill.
Fish.
I was thinking
Fish tacos on the grill.
Fish
shrimp.
tacos, yeah.
I'm gonna go with shrimp.
Shrimp.
I like
the grill?
Do you not like
little shrimp
beef?
on the Barbie. What's that?
Do you not like beef?
Yeah, I like beef, but I prefer shrimp. I prefer a brat over steak.
Get the hell
yeah.
out
A
of here,
bratwurst
Greg.
would be the second.
No way.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
You're like my daughter. The same thing. She's like,
got
I would
good
rather have
taste.
brats. We have gorgeous rib eyes. And she's like, do we have any brats?
Oh hell.
Greg's like,
Right
yeah.
on.
Okay, well,
didn't know
you
that
and
about
Anna
her.
can have a club together.
What about you, Holly?
So you guys, I'm like weird, but I'm not a grilled food person.
Weird.
I don't care for it. But if I had to choose, I'm gonna go with corn.
shrimp
I
boy.
love corn on the cob
Yeah.
on the grill.
That
Oh
is
my
good.
God.
That's good.
Yeah.
That is
Right.
good.
Gosh. I was gonna say something
Whatever.
bad, but you know what?
What's yours?
She totally redeemed
Tri-tip.
herself.
Oh, tri-tip is your favorite?
Greg's all sad. Ugh. Totally redeemed herself with corn.
That is good.
I'm not sure that totally redeems yourself, Holly, but I'll give it to you.
I know.
Because you're
I,
nicer
you
than
know
Greg.
what? I have just never been like a grill picnic person. It's the weirdest thing. I don't care for it. To me, I feel like it's so much work. Like even afterwards, I don't know. I don't like it.
Okay,
I-
so I'm
I've
the
never
same way with you on that, Holly. But with the pellet grill, I just put it in there and I walk away. And then when it's time to eat, take it off.
Break the wrist, walk away.
Yeah, I don't know.
You guys
I
are all weird.
or jalapenos on the grill are freaking amazing.
Ooh, that sounds good.
None of that is meat.
Yeah. Or asparagus. I love to do asparagus
No.
with oil, and then you just put it in there with butter. Oh my gosh.
What's your
Joshua
favorite
protein.
meat to
Yes.
grill, Holly?
Joshua protein.
Yes.
We don't need vegetables. What's your favorite meat to grill?
Vegetables is fine.
I think I'm gonna go with carne asada.
Huh?
which is
Okay, it's
beef.
better than shrimp.
Yeah,
Is that
that'd be good.
That's pork, right?
'cause I like- no, it's beef.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
There you go, Josh. Are you happy now? It's beef.
Sort of.
But I mean, again, like
Sort of.
the meat part, I swear to you guys, I could be a vegetarian because I don't care that much for meat. But the reason I'm not is because I don't want to restrict myself because then I'll crave meat even more. And so I'll eat it when I want it. That's it.
Hey.
You couldn't eat chicken fried steak anymore. How did that work?
That is true. That is
Oh.
so
That,
true.
your whole Vegas experience would
Yeah.
be shot if you didn't have chicken fried steak.
Is there a place in town
That-
that has that?
yeah.
That would actually probably the best meal we had when we were out there, if you ask me.
That was.
That
Unless
was
I'm
good.
just forgetting about something obvious, but I think that
Yeah.
was pretty much the best meal.
That was good.
That was good.
Shout
What a
out
baby.
Ellis Island.
Yep.
Ellis Island, yeah.
What do you got for us this week, Holly?
All right. So since we talked about basketball earlier in the good, bad, the ugly, who is the greatest basketball player of all time?
Do you even know basketball players' names?
I do. Wow. I don't know. The first name that came to my mind was Larry Bird.
Okay, well you're wrong.
All right.
I'm a huge
But
Larry
that's
Bird
better
fan.
Who?
Yeah.
Like I love Larry Bird. That's my guy. That's my favorite player.
Yeah.
But I don't
Yes.
think you can say he's the best basketball player of all time.
All right.
I actually have a baseball with his autograph on it.
Nice.
I have a baseball.
Larry
A
Bird?
I have a baseball autograph collection.
Yeah.
It's like in the shape of a home plate.
Yeah.
And when I saw that he had a baseball autograph, I was like, I have to have that. So weird, but
Larry Bird.
Yeah.
trivia. But you're the
You go.
basketball.
You go.
LeBron James.
I'll stab you with a pen.
He will.
Honestly,
Off air.
I take stats a little bit out of it. Stats are important, okay, but when you're comparing eras, I always say that word wrong.
Yeah.
Stats I don't think mean quite as much as like championships, and I still don't put that side by side either, because when Bill Russell played, that was a different thing too. Intensity and talent and drive and being a good teammate. As much as Caleb and I had this argument growing up, as I was a Larry Bird guy and he was a Michael Jordan guy, I think Michael Jordan's the best of all time.
I don't know how good of a teammate he was, but yes.
Well, he was a good motivator of
Yeah,
teammates.
he was
if
a
you
good motivator,
watch
but-
the
Yeah, but
Yeah.
what's that
he
called?
he was very
Documentary. He was on.
a one-man
Lots.
show for a long time, which is why he butted heads with his teammates a lot.
yeah.
And so that makes it really hard for me to like select him too, is because he wasn't a good person when it came to his teammates.
Yeah, but I think he knew how to get the most out of them.
100%.
That didn't necessarily like him. They probably didn't hang out all the
Yeah.
time, but he got the most out of a lot of guys nobody had ever heard of until they played with him.
Well, when he first
Yeah.
came into the league, all his teammates were on cocaine, and
Mhm.
he was the only
That too,
good
like
player.
Dennis Rodman.
Yeah.
Wow.
Dennis
Yes.
Rodman.
yeah.
You guys broke that down. pretty
Could you
good.
imagine if we could get Dennis Rodman on here to talk?
Oh, that'd
Oh
be.
my god.
Yeah, that'd be.
That
cool.
would be crazy.
That would be awesome.
So who are you going with?
I would say Jordan. I mean,
Who's second then for you? Let's not go
this
there.
is serious.
That's
time.
hard.
This
Yeah.
is
You got
serious.
Holly.
time.
I'm gonna go with Jordan. But my second is Steve Nash.
Of all time?
Not, I mean, for me personally, yes, because he is a great person.
Okay,
He's a
so if
great-
we're talking
he's
about our
Really,
favorites.
really good.
Like
No,
who-
we're talking about of all time. And like I said, it's Michael Jordan.
Steve
I really
Nash
like-
is a very interesting number two. I love Steve
I
Nash
love
as a player.
yeah.
But number
Well,
two,
again, like as a
Claire?
player
Is
as a
that
whole, like he was such a good person and motivator, and he was good. He was
Yeah.
really good at defense and even offense. Like,
Yeah.
I don't know. When you put it all together,
2-time MVP, right?
yeah.
something like that.
Yeah.
He ever won a title? I don't think he did. Got
Steve
the-
Nash, yeah, he did.
With who?
With the Suns.
The Suns have never won a title.
No.
Wait. Yes,
So-
they have.
How much Safemoon do you want to bet?
Ooh.
No, no,
He
because
always
I'm
brings
not
up the Safemoon. There's
ever
too much
been.
tax.
Because since like 77,
75.
He's had
75
four
only
win-
teams in
Yes,
California.
the Warriors. Sorry, it was when he was with the Warriors. He won 2 in 17 and 18,
Steve
winning
Nash.
2 NBA. Yeah, he helped the Warriors advance to 4 NBA. Who is this then? Yeah, Steve Nash was born on set. Yes, he helped the
I didn't know
Warriors
he played with
advance
the
to
Warriors.
4 NBA Finals appearances, winning 2 NBA championships in 17 and 18. He was born in 1974
As a
in
coach?
South.
I didn't
No.
think he was still playing then.
Kerr was the coach.
Yeah, but
You guys, yes,
You
that's
won.
where
He couldn't have been a starter.
You go with some Safemoon.
No.
Yeah.
She
No, the
said
Suns.
Suns.
Oh, okay.
Because
Well, he
since
went-
77,
Yeah.
nobody had won a title out of the West that wasn't from California, Texas,
That's it.
and that's it. Until the Nuggets did.
75 Yeah, it was.
Until the Nuggets did this year.
Mhm.
Yeah, no other team in the West had
Know
won a
that?
title if they weren't from California or Texas.
He was, yeah,
He
with the
never played
Suns.
with-
He was a 2-time NBA Most Valuable Player with the Suns, and then with the Warriors, he was as well.
I don't think he ever played with the Warriors.
That's look. Am I going insane? Oh, can you guys not
No,
see
we
that?
can't see that.
Yeah, no, it literally, like, when you put up Steve Nash's bio, is that
For me, it pops up 2013-14 was his last season with the Lakers. He only played 15 games.
what am I? Was he a coach then? That
That's
I
what
didn't
I'm
know.
guessing. I don't know.
I don't know. We broke the internet.
We'll be right.
Okay,
no.
so-
We'll be right back. Hold on. No.
Coach Nash worked as yes for the Warriors between 2015 and
Okay.
2020.
Oh,
He
there
was-
it is.
His coach.
Yeah. He was a development consultant for the Golden State Warriors.
So from there, he went and coached the Nets, maybe.
Was it Nets or Nets or Nets?
I just remember him playing. I don't even
He
remember
was a
him.
great player.
Yeah.
I love
I-
Steve Nash.
Who's your
Yeah,
number 2, Greg?
My number
NBA
2. I'm not. Shaq.
Oh
Yeah.
God, he can't even make a free throw to save his life.
True.
I saw the top 10 worst free throw shooters of all time. He was number 4. The first 3 I'd never heard of. But you would be
I was
amazed at
gonna
some of the
say, like-
names on there. Like Kareem Abdul-Jabbar,
Yeah.
Bill Russell, Wilt
All
Chamberlain.
centers, yeah.
All those big dudes cannot shoot free throws. You're talking about the greatest of the great centers of all time.
But it's hand
Yeah.
size.
I think it is too. Their hands are so big they
Yeah.
have a hard time like letting go of it. Like it won't roll off like it would a regular shooter.
All right, Charles Barkley.
Oh, even worse. Sheesh.
Oh shit. Patrick Ewing.
What?
What do you?
I
Where
don't
do you
know.
get
I'm
these
just-
names from?
He's like pulling them out of nowhere. Like what other basketball player?
Olajuwon.
Oh,
Is
look
that
at
one?
here.
Oh, he was good though.
He was
It was
good.
good.
Oh,
Yeah.
There you go.
Good job, Greg.
All right, I'll stick with that.
Dream.
I used to play NBA Jam.
There you go.
Oh, that's-
Vinny the Bull.
Favorites, and I can't remember his name, but he actually, what is his name? And he was always wore the long tube socks. And he was a character. Jeez, he was such a character, but he was pretty good. He was fun.
Who did he play
What
Cannot
for?
remember his name though.
Magic Johnson.
I was he playing for the Bulls? No, because when I was younger, my dad and my brother were like
Scottie Pippen.
diehard Bulls fans, and so every time we'd watch anything, it would be the Bulls.
The Bulls.
Doubles.
Because like for a long time, we didn't have the Suns. We didn't have Phoenix Suns.
I don't know when they started.
No, me neither. But I remember my dad was a big Lakers fan and a big Rams fan because we didn't have
Teams.
anything here in Arizona.
I don't know. I'm not an NBA guy. I got into NBA for like a couple years. That was it.
Let's see.
Is it because you don't know how to play basketball?
Maybe. I really liked
It's
NBA
because
Jam.
you can't dunk.
I can't dunk. You're right.
What,
Except
you
one of
can't
those Dunkaroos. You remember
The
those?
Phoenix Suns was founded in 1968.
do? That's what I
I don't know. Maybe my dad just didn't like it.
I had no idea when the Suns started. I don't
Yeah,
think
I
I knew about them, and I don't think I paid attention to them until like Barkley and Marley and that team that made the finals. I don't think I really paid attention to them. So, okay.
All
All
right.
right.
Here we go. Oh, hey.
And we're back.
As we realize that we don't have internet and Greg's the only phone that will work here.
This can be amazing.
Wow. We're off today, aren't we? It was in.
You keep saying we.
No, it's
Who's
you.
it powered by?
It's powered by Chaotic Exposure.
It says it on the screen now.
So that's how you look it up.
I know, I'm looking.
Those guys said they were coming back.
What?
They're working on some real life things. They're coming back. I can't wait.
Guess who's back? All right, who's going first?
I'll go. Truth.
All right, Cryptic Corner.
What do you got for us this week, Greg?
All right. Well, have you guys ever heard the term Tartaria?
Nope.
No.
No. Well, apparently it was a old civilization that is lost in history that they've covered up since I think like the First World War. And it was located in Russia. It was where the Tartarians were located. So all these old buildings you see, the pyramids, stuff like that, the castles, that was from an ancient world where they had high technology and they've been repurposed into our new world. Nobody's heard of that?
Nope.
No.
Do tell
Okay.
more.
All right. The globalized version of the conspiracy theory is based on an alternative view of architectural history. Adherents propose that demolished buildings such as the Singer Building, the original New York Penn Station, or the temporary grounds of the 1915's World Fair were actually the buildings of a vast empire based in Tartary that has been suppressed from history. So like old Chicago, you remember, I mean, the old fairs they used to have with the big, like
World's
Roman,
Fairs.
yeah, it was like Roman architecture, and then it was just gone.
Mm-hmm.
So that's
Where'd it go?
right. Okay, there's
No,
more.
I mean, what do you mean it's just gone? It just disappeared?
It's gone. They demolished it. They built it up to have fairs. They had moving sidewalks. There's actually videos of it.
I've seen that.
And their lights were everywhere. Don't know how they were powering these lights, and then all of a sudden all that stuff is gone.
Okay.
Chicago burnt down.
True.
Right? So
Pretty sure that happened, yeah.
hey, conspiracy.
Yeah. I've never even heard of this one.
Oh, it's there. I have a video for it, and it is on YouTube, and I'll put it in the description. And it's like 5 hours long. So, and you'll say what the fuck after you watch it. So,
Wow.
hey,
Greg just threw the F bomb. That's like a
Just
shock
went
to
straight
right now.
hey, hold me to that because you will. You'll say it. I guarantee it.
5 hours.
So
Obviously.
If I could get through 5 hours.
you can't watch it all in one setting. Just there, it's actually broken up into 7 parts, but there is a video that puts all 7 parts together. So you can just watch a little bit here, a little bit there.
Every
You know,
part. What the F?
It remember, yeah.
Yeah.
You'll be what the F like after the first 20 minutes.
Oh.
All right, 20 minutes I can handle.
Okay, I can watch 20 minutes.
So
Not
in
in
this,
Greek. I'm going to say what the F, Greg.
Yeah.
so in this conspiracy, the idea that a mud flood wiped out much of the world via depopulation, which maybe they're trying to do today, depopulation, and thus old buildings is common, supported by the fact that many buildings across the world have architectural elements like doors, windows, and archways submerged many feet below ground level. Both World War I and II are cited as a way in which Tartaria was destroyed and hidden. So, like, the Great World Wars were basically started to cover up the past, and they bombed these places and destroyed.
Why?
To cover up a big cover up, the Great Deception.
What are they hiding?
Old technology.
So we're not smart enough to do it now.
All these, right?
I'm
I
not
mean,
down with that.
how did these old people like build these great big buildings?
Question I have every single day.
I mean it because they were repurposed. I mean, supposedly. I'm not saying it like it's true because it's a conspiracy theory, but you have dirt roads like San Francisco, all these old cities in Europe, which San Francisco's not in Europe, but but mostly Europe. So like London, they have all these big buildings. The city was basically already there, and they have these dirt roads with all these mega structures, and they're in horse and buggy on dirt roads. Like they didn't focus on the road system first and then build. So hence the mud flood theory.
Gotcha.
And then people were reintegrated into these cities. That's where you got all the orphans working in the factories. Just a conspiracy theory.
I'll check out the first 20 minutes. I'm not committing to 5
20
hours.
minutes of my time.
It's deep. Like
It's real
it's
deep.
when you start watching, you're like, ah, shit, yeah,
I think I have a free
Well-
Saturday. I might watch 20 minutes of your video.
yeah.
Right.
And they
I will
got these huge, the big doors that are like super huge, like I don't know, 15, 20 foot tall,
Okay.
like in these buildings.
Yeah.
So like there were giants in the old days. Yeah, the giants are going
I
through
want
these
a
doors.
giant friend.
See,
Other than Caleb.
Wow.
Caleb could have opened the door.
Right.
Fee fi fo fum.
They were just made for
I smell the
Caleb.
blood of an Englishman.
So, Greg, I have a question for you.
Yeah.
So, with these these cryptic corner segments that you have, do you actually believe in these conspiracy theories?
Some of them, yes.
Okay, so you just kind of read about them and then make your own conclusion
Yes.
about
Believe
what?
in
Okay.
this
I
one?
don't just believe in all of them. Do I believe in this one? This one is very compelling. Do I really believe it? I don't know that I really believe it, but it's very compelling.
But with most conspiracies, there's parts of it that are believable. I mean, that's why
Yes.
it kind of draws you in. But
Yeah. It could be half truths. But yeah, I tend to leave on the believing it side because I don't trust any government in the world whatsoever. I don't believe in what they tell you at all. Zero.
Like the Titanic one, I can totally believe that. What was the one before that?
So, the JFK MK Ultra.
Yeah, I can get behind
Elvis.
that. What was the first one?
Elvis.
The first one was
Oh, I don't think Elvis is still alive. I'm not behind that
I'm
one.
not 100% on that one either, but this one, I mean, there are videos of them destroying trains, like smashing them together, and they called it amusement back in the old, like late 1800s, early 1900s. And this video will say, like, why would they build these things that were hard to build for them back then and then destroy them for show?
They used to joust back in the day.
And then they're just gone.
Good old
So,
jousting.
I don't know. I'll check out your 20 minutes of video.
all right. Oh,
Let's
that's
see.
5 hours.
Oh, I'm not guaranteeing 5 hours.
It'll be in the
but I can
description.
guarantee you 20 minutes.
All right. I think this one will be like, of all the conspiracy theories we've done so far, this one's the biggest mind blower.
Really?
of
When are you
them
going
all.
to unleash the one that gets us canceled?
Not on YouTube.
No,
Maybe,
I don't mean
maybe
that
on
one.
our Rumble
But
channel.
I know you have a
Your
ton of other
OnlyFans
ones
channel?
out there that
Oh,
Your OnlyFans channel.
I
Greg?
feel like
OnlyFans.
you're building up.
I am.
Like it's starting here.
After the big event happens, then we'll go like
after
here.
the big event.
Yeah.
After the
Well, probably won't be
Well, then there
around.
won't be conspiracy theories.
Yeah. It'll be
Then
true.
it'll be like,
It'll be true or not true.
all right, it won't be cryptic anymore. It'll just be corner.
It's Greg's corner.
Greg's corner.
corner.
With just a cow and no UFO.
With real Colombian crystals.
Wow.
Wow.
Okay.
All right, so that's it. Anybody got any input or
No.
anything on that one?
Nope.
Nope.
All right.
No.
We'll have to check out your video.
All right. Well,
20
everybody
minutes.
have a good one.
Yeah, have a great weekend, guys.
Be
God
kind.
bless.
Be kind.
I'm Caleb. Please like and subscribe.